Well, welcome back to another episode of Chasing Spring. I guess you boys are going to blow up some of my best turkey hunting in the whole country.
We straight up poached your spot, no doubt about it.
100%.
Man, nothing killed me more this spring than seeing y'all blow up Middle Tennessee and knowing I couldn't get there.
Yeah, man.
But that's some fine
I'm
turkey
kind of glad
hunting.
you weren't there because we got to shoot a lot
Yeah,
more.
we did a lot of shooting. It was, and I know it's a place that you've hunted a lot, and
For a long
and it
time.
was kind of like,
Yeah.
hey, not only are we hunting your spot, but hey, Dad, where do we need to go? Hey, where should we sit?
Where do we
Man,
park?
the awesome thing about those farms, two things. One, I mean, is there a more colorful person on the face of the earth than Rich McGowan?
Oh my
No.
gosh.
He's
That
electric.
guy is
He's
a hoot.
electric.
That is what, to me, I mean, there's a bunch of things I love about turkey season, but there's a combination of people that I run across every spring,
Yeah.
those old friendships that are just solid gold.
And Rich is the kind of guy, we had never met Rich before, but you'd have never known that. You'd have thought
Oh,
we'd been
no,
lifelong buddies. Like, hey, man, how's it going? Like, that's just
He
his
is
demeanor.
nonstop.
You're Lover and Pindy.
Yeah.
Somehow he's got y'all's names
Lover
all
and Pindy.
crossed.
Yeah.
I don't care what he calls
Yeah,
me. If he lets
yeah.
me come turkey hunt, he
Exactly.
calls me
Man.
Bunny for all I care.
I'm telling you, that stuff up there is just amazing. It is
pretty
thick with
too,
birds,
man.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I shot my first turkey up there in Rutherford County when I was 15 in 1997 on some of Rich's, it was a piece that Rich's brother-in-law had leased, and man, there's just not, I don't know where else you'd want to shoot one in the state of Tennessee, but it's one of my favorite places.
I needed to be on that tree line about 25 minutes ago, but first time we've ever been here on this place. We just got permission on it like last night. But they're gobbling, and it sounds good. We're freaking pumped. From here, all we're gonna do is watch them fly down straight out there for an hour. And this other one over here is over here somewhere. Because he said there's this property and this property. One's to the left.
Gotta be right in that
Of course, they could be on this other neighbor property right here. But once we get to this corner, we'll definitely know.
I mean, right off the bat, he's like, they ought to be. I'm like,
Like,
right
over there,
there?
maybe?
You mean
Maybe
those
over
ones?
there?
He's like, yeah, that's them.
Right on
and
the
you know
creek.
him, he's like, go back there and you boys wear them out. You know, he's just wanting you to shoot them.
We're like,
And he's
cool.
yeah,
Sounds
we're like,
good. We'll see you at lunch.
We're your guys. So we go back there, and as you know, there's a creek runs along the back of that field.
Right.
And most of them pitched out and went on the other side. And so
And you remember I told you those birds do not mind flying across that
no,
creek.
you did say that. But in your mind, you know, you're sitting there
You're
going,
still thinking they're gonna hang up
"Golly,
on us."
we've got to get them across this creek.
No.
There's a hen out here in the field. The creek is right here beside us, and most of the gobblers pitched over to the other side. But this is all a bunch of winter wheat over here, and it's getting kind of tall, so I'm guessing that the turkeys aren't going to want to be in here a ton until get the frost and the dew and everything off of there. But there's a hen right here in front of us, so hopefully she's got a gobbler with her.
So we're sitting there, and there was one that was kind of down in the field below us, and he was gobbling really good, and we just kept picking at him, not getting like overly anxious, which is hard for him and I to do. We're not much on like sitting, but we kept picking at him, and finally he's like, he's coming closer to the creek, and then he's a little closer, and we're like, huh, he might actually come up here.
There he is. You better get ready.
Right before that, I'm on my phone, like sending you screenshots of like Google Maps. I'm like, are we in the right spot? And you're like, stay there.
there.
That's what you kept saying. You're like, you are in the right spot. Stay there. So we did.
Oh, there he is. Austin, can you see him?
wasn't gonna let him stay around too long.
Dude, he got a big old noggin on.
Yeah, he does. Did
call-
you see? I know.
I was calling to him, trying to get him to gobble.
I know the camera couldn't see it because I was kind of blocking it, but dude, he was right here at like 12 steps and he went
Yeah.
like extremely hard.
Come up there, his head. I was like, look at that turkey.
You see him right here when he went.
Yeah. I just seen his fan explode. Dude. That was awesome,
Dude, I'm telling you now, like, I don't know why, but that one,
God, big old long beard.
that one tore me up.
Look at the head on that joker.
Good Lord, pick that thing up. I don't know what that turkey weighs, but it's quite a bit.
That farm is just the way it's laid out. It's just a killing farm. Like if you can hear one gobble on that farm, you can position yourself to get him killed. I mean,
Yeah.
every single
Yeah.
time.
It was just that time in the spring where the green's really starting to pop, and like
Yeah.
when one comes blowed up in a field like that, that's the best time.
Well, I don't know what y'all are doing, but this clean living or something, I mean, y'all got to keep it rolling, okay? Because we're
Oh, we do, because right after, about 2 hours after this, we kill another one. That's the
Jeez,
next
well,
episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one in a minute.
next week.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, congratulations on another fine episode. And we will see all of you guys next week on another episode of Chasing Spring.